Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Nerd Herders. I'm Nick.
I'm Rich. I hate you so much.
And hey, we're back for another day.
We are back.
Of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, what are we going on today?
Well, today we're gonna be streaming it, right?
Oh, we're streaming it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stream it?
All right. Throw your curveball. So if you don't know what stream it is, usually sometimes we pitch it, sometimes we play it, but today we're gonna just stream it.
Just streaming.
Just stream. Nice steady stream. So what we do in this is we typically keep it to Netflix. Today was different.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
But we give each other something that is streaming that we don't think the other person has seen. Sometimes, we haven't had any where we're like, yeah, I had you revisit Election.
You told me to revisit Election. I never
actually did it because he's a loser.
Yeah.
And we talk about it. So last week I gave you the first 2 episodes of The Wire, the great HBO show, which you had never seen, and you gave me the documentary Dear Zachary. So why don't
you want to go first?
I go first?
All right, just throw me curves left.
So last week you gave me this documentary Dear Zachary, and I had never heard of it.
Okay.
And you told me, and you kind of like had this like little maniacal laugh, and you're like, hee. And
it's exactly when you gotta go back.
Yeah, go back and watch
That's
it.
exactly how it sounded.
Usually when you're like that, it's because I think that you're like going to give me something that's going to make me like super uncomfortable, or it's going to be like some sort of messed up thing, like it's this cult that like eats their own shit and then throws it up in babies' mouths or something. That's what I was expecting when I sat down, and you're like, don't read anything about it though.
Just
don't
wait
read
for today.
thing.
That shit cult could still happen.
Yeah. You're like, oh, don't read anything about it, it'll be way better. And then you're like, hey, you should have Dana watch it with you too. And I'm like, oh my god, like what are you making me watch? But then what it turns out what you made me watch was a documentary about a depressing documentary.
Yes, that was my thing was, cause I knew Dana would hate it,
right? Because
she does not like sad things or depressing things or any of that. So that's why I was like, you should get Dana to watch this.
Yes. And kind of the weird thing is, I don't know exactly what to say about it because I feel like most people are probably like me, where they had not heard of it.
Now, do you agree that it's better to go in?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't know if it's exactly better to go into it with the assumption that you're going to see people like eating their shit and throwing it up into babies' mouths, because that's what I thought you were going to have me watch. But I do agree. What it is I would say it's about a crime. It's about kind of the failings of a criminal system. It's depressing, and I really was very interested in it throughout all of it. I mean, I don't want to spoil what it is.
Yeah.
But was this, like, how did you find out about this?
I found out about it through, like, other film friends of mine who, kind of like me, were like, go watch Dear Zachary. It's really depressing. It's going to destroy you. Don't go read anything about it. Like, it was just kind of one of those that kind of kept popping up, like, on lists and things that people would recommend me. And, like, oh, if you want something that's, like, really going to wreck you, like, go watch this. And don't read anything. Don't even read the Netflix description. Just watch it.
Right.
And so I did that, and it broke me.
Now, obviously, one of the biggest things on Netflix in the last few years has been Making a Murderer, which you watched.
Yes.
I know that they're very different. I have not watched it, but knowing that I enjoyed something like this, I think that I would enjoy Making a Murderer.
Yeah.
Right? Or if people have seen that,
you should go check out
Dear Zachary. And other than that, I don't really want to say anything else. We could someday have a spoiler discussion, maybe if we thought that people were watching it. But
let us know if you want us to have a spoiler Dear Zachary discussion. We can definitely talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. Was it released like theatrically? Like,
I hadn't heard of it until like people were telling me like, oh, go watch it. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So I don't know how it got a release. I think it's from like 2007 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah. I remember seeing it on the Netflix readout. But yeah, I mean, it was good. But like you said, so people told you if you want to watch something that'll wreck you.
Like, it was like,
is that something that people like look for?
Like, you haven't met some of my friends. But no, it's just like one of those, if we probably, like, what's the some of the most depressing movies, or like those kinds of things, like, it would just pop up.
All right.
Or like, well, someone finally watched me, like, oh, you haven't seen it, go watch it. Like, it'll,
Yeah. So there you go. It's an uplifting story of a young boy named Zachary.
It's fun.
Check it out. It's actually Dear Zachary Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
It's a love letter from Tim Allen. All right, so that's what I watched. I recommend that you watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not if you are already in a really sad mood.
Yeah. Or
if you're just in a neutral mood.
Or if you're in a sad mood, and you want to stay in a sad mood.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, people took downers.
Yeah.
That was a thing. People like that. So go ahead, do that. It's cheaper. I had you watch The Wire.
You did.
2 episodes.
I watched 1.
All right. Specifically said not to.
I have specifically told you to watch multiple episodes of things, and you've only watched the first episode.
I don't remember.
So I watched the first episode of The Wire. I like it.
Okay.
I'm not in love with it yet.
I told you that would happen.
I know. I definitely want to continue it. Like, it's not like, oh, okay. I mean, it definitely feels kind of stereotypical, like, crime drama-ish right now.
Yes, but I can assure you it is not.
No. I believe it 100%. Like, I know that it's going to get different. It's not just what you're talking about, but like the way people talk about it. Like, this isn't just what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely intrigued and want to see more of it. I do, I think the characters for the most part are all pretty interesting. The dynamic between like these different departments and everything kind of going on. But it's good. I mean,
yeah. The show over the course of it, and what makes it kind of more than just like a cop show, is well, first of all, David Simon and his partner, who I can't think of his name right now, that created the show, they were Baltimore investigative journalists.
Okay.
That covered this, and then they made a TV show about it, and now he works in that industry. They also worked on like Chicago Law or something like that, but it starts off as being about like police and drugs in Baltimore from a very realistic standpoint, but then they incorporate the education system and politics over the course of the seasons, and the unions, and how all of this corruption within all of these different things form the city into the negative thing that it is. And it's a really real look at it, and there is so much. The biggest comparison that people make to The Wire is that it is the closest to modern day Dickens.
Really?
That we have. Yeah, if you watch more, I would definitely be very interested to see what you think of it. As I would be surprised if you didn't have a similar reaction to what everybody who actually watches it has, which is that it is one of the greatest shows ever. So okay, so you liked it, but you think you'll watch more?
Yeah, I definitely want to come back to it. I don't know how soon. Because they are, they're full hour-long episodes.
Yes, it's HBO.
So they do.
We should mention. I don't know if you said it at the start and I missed it. That's not streaming on Netflix.
No, it's not. I watched it on HBO Go.
Yes, but if you do have Amazon Prime, it is also on there.
Okay.
A lot of the HBO shows are on there. It's a deal they made with them. So you have a couple of ways to watch it.
So far, definitely worth your time. I enjoyed it. I think there's something I'm going to say, and I don't know what. But
all right. So now's the part of the week where we give each other something new to watch.
Yeah. So, what are you going to have me watch?
Okay, so if people go back a couple days to what we were up to, you watched a movie called Hail Caesar from the Coen Brothers.
Yes.
And now it has been a decently reviewed Coen Brothers movie. Slightly maybe misunderstood by some. And one Coen Brothers movie that I'm pretty sure you have not seen, that is very misunderstood, not liked by many, was liked by me, is The Lady Killers.
Yes, I have not seen that.
And it is streaming on Netflix.
Cool.
And that is your movie of the week.
Great.
To keep with your Coen Brothers theme.
I'm up for that. I'm always excited to see more Coen Brothers.
Cool.
So I'm going to let you choose.
Ooh.
Because I don't know...
Wow.
Oh. The Velcro. I don't know where it went. Anyway, I'm going to let you I'm going to stay away from that. I'm going to let you choose. Because I don't know if one of them you've seen and one of them you haven't.
Okay.
So you can choose between... Both these are streaming on Netflix.
Okay.
Dope or Short Term 12.
Oh, man.
Have you
I really want to see both movies.
So you haven't seen Short Term 12? Okay.
I think the movie that I have been more meaning to watch for a longer time, because it's been out longer, is Short Term 12.
Okay.
And with all the buzz around Brie Larson, within a couple weeks she's probably going to win an Oscar, I'm going to go with Short Term 12. And I'm excited to do so.
All right. Great.
Cool.
So I'm going to watch Lady Killers and you're going to watch Short Term 12.
Yes. And we'll be back next week to talk about it. But hey, we might let you know our thoughts a little bit early if you want to know. There's only one way to do that. That's to follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
So you can do that. I'm at Stonks.
I'm at Rich Belson. The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official. We're also on Instagram now at over_A_beer. And you can email us at overbeerofficial@gmail.com. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overbeer. You can find us on YouTube by clicking on this video or searching for Nerd Herders Over a Beer on YouTube. Like I always say, we don't have a custom YouTube URL yet because we need another 50 subscribers to do that. So if you like these videos, please share them with your friends and subscribe to our channel. But until next time, we will see you guys later.